I am Dr. Mrs. Smruti Patnaik from Department of Chemistry, and today I will teach you about VS-EPR theory, valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, which is an important part of chemical bonding. So what is VS-EPR theory? This theory was first given by Sedgwick and Powell in 1940, and after that it was modified by Gillespie and Needham. So what is the basis of their theory? There are various important postulates of this theory. What is the basis? The first postulate is, first point is that the electrons which are present, the electrons which are present in the central atom form bonds with the surrounding atom, form bonds with the surrounding atoms. This is the first point of the VS-EPR theory. So what does it mean? That means the electron, they form covalent bond. So what is the example of this theory? The first example is ammonia molecule. So let us consider ammonia molecule. So how the structure of ammonia molecule is predicted by valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. See, in ammonia molecule, the central atom is nitrogen. You see that the central atom is nitrogen having atomic number equal to 7, and the configuration is that 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, and again it is 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. Then it is sp3 hybridized. So how the hybridization takes place in nitrogen atom? So here there are 3 2p orbitals, and each orbital contains one electron. So 2s orbital and 2p orbitals, they undergo sp3 hybridization. So what is the result? The result is that 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals are formed, and out of 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals, one orbital is filled hybrid orbital, the other 3 are half filled hybrid orbital. So how they form bond? They form bond with the 3 half filled 1s orbitals of 3 hydrogen atoms. So let us see how they form bonds. Let us see how they form bonds. These are the sp3 half filled sp3 hybrid orbitals, and this is filled hybrid orbitals containing lone pair electron. This is the lone pair electron. The pair of electron which do not involve in the formation of chemical bond is called as lone pair electron, and the pair of electrons which involve in the formation of chemical bond is called as what? Bond pair electron. So let us see that. So here they overlap with 3 hydrogen atoms and form covalent bond or sigma bond. So this is the clear picture of ammonia molecule, how the bond is formed. So this is the clear picture of ammonia molecule. There are 3 bond pair and 1 lone pair. One lone pair electron is present. So the total number of stereoactive electron pair in ammonia molecule is equal to what? That is equal to 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4. So the total number of stereoactive electron pair is equal to 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4, because the bond pair is equal to 3 and the lone pair is equal to 1. Then what is the structure of ammonia molecule? On the basis of VS-EPR theory, We know that the order of repulsion is as follows. Lone pair repulsion is greater than lone pair bond pair repulsion, which in turn is greater than bond pair repulsion. So here in case of ammonia molecule, we see that there is one lone pair electron and 3 bond pair electron. So on the basis of His pair theory, the structure of the molecule becomes what? Distorted tetrahedral. So the structure is distorted tetrahedral, or in other words, it is called as pyramidal. The structure is pyramidal structure, that is on the basis of valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. And the bond angle also decreases from the normal tetrahedral value, that is from 109 degree point 28 minutes to 107 degree. So that is 109 degree point 28 minute to 107 degree. So this is the structure of ammonia molecule on the basis of His pair theory. And on the basis of hybridization, this is also treated as non-equivalent hybrid orbitals, because the hybrid orbitals which are formed, one is filled hybrid orbital and the other is half filled. So it is also called as non-equivalent hybrid orbitals, and the geometry is also called as irregular geometry. Then let us consider another example. So what is another example? Another example is water molecule. So water molecules, in water molecules, the central atom is oxygen. It contains 2 lone pair electron. So what is the atomic number of oxygen? O8. So the configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Again it is what? 1s2, 2s2, 2px2, 2py1, 2pz1. So oxygen molecule, which is the central atom, it is also sp3 hybridized like nitrogen atom. So we consider that the hybridization is sp3. So how it undergoes hybridization? Let us see that. So this is the box model representation, sp3 hybridization. So it also produces 4 non-equivalent sp3 hybrid orbitals. Out of 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals, 2 are filled hybrid orbitals and 2 are half filled hybrid orbitals. So here the total number of stereoactive electron pair is equal to sum of 2 bond pair electron and 2 lone pair electron, that is also equal to 4. So how many bond pair? 2 bond pair and 2 lone pair. Let us see, 2 bond pair, 2 lone pair. So this electron pair, that is the stereoactive electron pair, determines the structure of water molecule. So what is the structure of water molecule? That is bent or V-shaped or distorted tetrahedral geometry. So let us see that how the structure of water molecule is. This is the structure of water molecule. 2 lone pair electrons are present and here are 2 bond pair. This is BP bond pair, this is LP lone pair. So what is the angle? The angle in water molecule is 104.5 degree and it decreases from the normal tetrahedral value, that is 109 degree point 28 minute to 104.5 degree. So this is the bond angle of water molecule, 104.5 degree. What is the structure? The structure is bent or V-shaped, or in other words distorted tetrahedral. So this is all about your valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. which is purely based upon hybridization. But if we go through this theory, we see that there are two possibilities, because if we take the general consideration of VCPR theory, we can make that theory on the basis of single covalent bond. So if we take the covalent, what is covalent bond? The chemical bond which is formed by the mutual sharing of electrons between two or more similar atoms or dissimilar atoms is called as what? Covalent bond. So if we consider the covalent bond, in case of ammonia molecule, we see that the configuration of nitrogen atom is 2, 5, and there are 3 hydrogen atoms each containing 1 electron. So how many valence electrons are present in ammonia molecule? There are 5 plus 3, 8 valence electrons. So total number of valence electrons is equal to what? 5 plus 3, that is equal to 8. So the number of valence electrons determines the geometry of the molecule. So 6 electrons are used in the formation of 3 sigma bonds, and 2 electrons, they are treated as lone pair electron. So this is the general consideration of valence shell electron pair repulsion theory on the basis of simple covalent bond. So VSEPR theory provides a regular structure of the molecule, and also it explains the shape of the molecules in different manner, that is regular geometry as well as irregular geometry. If we take regular geometry, we say that it is the equivalent hybrid orbitals. If we take the irregular geometry, it is called as what? Non-equivalent hybrid orbitals. So valence shell electron pair repulsion theory totally based upon irregular geometry, and by taking into account the 2 pair of electrons, that is lone pair electron as well as bond pair electron. So the main postulates are as follows. What is that? The electrons which are present in the central atom form covalent bonds with the electrons of the surrounding atoms, and when both the electron pairs are formed, that is lone pair electron as well as bond pair electron, they remain far away from each other to minimize the repulsion between them, because if the repulsion is minimized, then the structure of the molecule is determined properly. So therefore the electron pair, they remain as far apart from each other possible, and they minimize the repulsion between them. Then the order of repulsion in VSEPR theory is as follows, that is, first is lone pair repulsion is greater than lone pair bond pair repulsion, which in turn is greater than bond pair repulsion. This is all about your VSEPR theory. There are different molecules, and the different molecules, they are also give their structure on the basis of VSEPR theory and by taking into account the hybridization concept. So if we go to hybridization, so what is hybridization? The hybridization is purely the intermixing of atomic orbitals on a single atom or ion having nearly same energy to produce a new set of equivalent hybrid orbitals. So there are different types of hybridization. So how many hybridations are there? Various hybridations, but chiefly, mainly we deal with the 3 types of hybridization. So what are they? They are sp, first is sp. What is second? Second is sp2. Then what is third? Third is sp3. So the name indicates sp hybridization. So what is sp hybridization means? One s and one p orbital, they intermix with each other having nearly same energy to produce what? To produce 2 sp hybrid orbitals. Then what is sp2? sp2 means 1s plus 2p. Then what is sp3? sp3 means 1s plus 3p. 1s plus 3p. So the hybridization, it is the process of intermixing or overlapping of atomic orbitals on a single atom or ion having nearly same energy to produce a new set of equivalent hybrid orbitals. So again come to sp hybridization. This is also called as diagonal hybridization, because on the basis of sp hybridization the shape of acetylene molecule is predicted, that is linear shape, and the bond angle is equal to 180 degree. So therefore it is called as diagonal hybridization. Then come to sp2. sp2 means 1s and 2p, and they produce 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals. So what is the shape of sp2 hybrid orbitals? That is trigonal planar. So what is the example? The example is ethylene and BF3, BCl3, etc. What is the shape of the molecule? The shape of the molecule is trigonal planar. Then come to sp3. So what is sp3? 1s and 3p. They intermix to form what? 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals. So what is the example of sp3 hybridization? The example is methane molecule, saturated hydrocarbon. So here in case of methane molecule, the central atom is CH4. So what is the central atom is carbon. So what is the atomic number? 6. And the configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2 in the ground state. In the excited state, it becomes 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. And the box model configuration is what? This is 2s1, this is 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. And they undergoes what? sp3 hybridization. So as a result, 4 equivalent sp3 hybrid orbitals are formed, and this is given below. So this is 2s and this is 2px, this is 2py, this is 2pz. So they produce 4 equivalent sp3, 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 4 in number, and these 4 hybrid orbitals are directed towards the 4 corners of a tetrahedron, and the geometry of the molecule is tetrahedral having bond angle 109 degree 0.28 minutes. So this is all about your VSC pair theory and hybridization. Dear students, in my next class I will teach you about organic chemistry, that is carbonyl compounds, aldehydes and ketones, which is a very interesting topic, and you must learn many things from aldehydes and ketones, because aldehydes and ketones are collectively known as carbonyl compounds, aldehydes, ketones and acids, carboxylic acids. Those are treated as king of the organic compounds. My dear students, thank you all to listen me.